let me talk about my actual thing that I was going to talk about. There's a company that raised $27 million to create neural dust.
Explain what this is.
Okay. So, you know what Neuralink is, right?
Yes.
It's a giant microchip that they drill into your brain. This is that, except it's literally microscopic computers that float around into your brain.
This is Elon, right?
No.
Not the dust, the Neuralink thing.
Neuralink, yeah.
Okay.
Neuralink is Elon. But this company is called Subsense. Yeah, Subsense. But it's building these little itty bitty microscopic microchips that can float around in your brain, connect to each other, and
So it's like nanobots.
yeah, nanobots. But it was the startup founded in the mid just a couple years ago, 2023, 2024, something like that. But it focuses on developing non-surgical brain-computer interfaces using nanoparticle technology, and the company emerged from the stealth mode in February 2025 with $17 million in seed funding. And by December 2025, it had raised an additional $10 million, bringing the total to $27 million. So their core innovation revolves around what is often referred to as neural dust because it's so fine, it's so small, the microchips. Neural.
Here we go.
I'm saying that right?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay.
I was going to say, don't breathe this.
But will it blend?
Neural, that's the result. Neuralink, will it blend? And then neural dust.
Oof.
I mean, they're not actually so small that they're dust, that they act like dust, but they are, I mean, extremely small. You can put them on your finger, and it's about the size of one of the lines on your fingerprint.
So this is like a legit company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary.
But their core innovation revolves around what is often referred to as neural dust, tiny engineered nanoparticles designed to record and stimulate neural activity from within the brain. This concept builds on earlier academic research from UC Berkeley in the 2010s, which proposed ultra miniature wireless sensors scattered throughout the brain for high fidelity neural interfacing. So Subsense has adapted this into a particular system where nanoparticles are administered nasally. Put them through your nose.
So you just snort it?
With a spray or inhalation. So yeah, you put it in a nose spray, or you literally suck it up your nose like cocaine. Cocaine.
Yeah, I like corkies.
So it's pretty crazy. But so you do that, you put it in your nose to cross the blood-brain barrier. So it's small enough to enter into your bloodstream. Think about that.
So it goes into your lungs and then through the blood vessels there. I'm assuming that's how it gets in.
So once it goes through the blood-brain barrier, it integrates with the brain tissue. And once in place, these particles can bind to neural synapses or receptors, allowing external hardware like a wearable headset to wirelessly read brain signals and potentially modulate them for stimulation.
This sounds like the God helmet.
The God helmet.
Yeah, it was a helmet that they developed early on when they started figuring out brain waves and stuff.
Oh, where all the wires coming out and everything?
Yeah, that's where the image of that came from. And sci-fi and
Yeah.
pop culture and stuff like that, but it sounds very close to it.
Yeah. So the technology aims to provide the precision of traditional implants like the Neuralink, but with minimal risk as it avoids surgery altogether. So you literally inhale it, spray it up your nose, it goes into your blood system, and then once it enters into your brain, I don't know if it just clumps up together in one spot or if it spreads out all across or if it just where it lands, I don't know.
Like, what is the purpose of this?
I can see where they can probably say it's going to be able to help people who are basically vegetables or can't move their body.
If it's like Neuralink, then it would be good for disabled people.
Yeah, that's my first thing, but if it's easily programmable and you can mess with it by putting a helmet on and being able to read the signals from it, that's scary. Like,
Well, and how do you can't get rid of it either.
yeah,
Yeah.
once it's embedded in your tissue.
That's what I'm thinking because
But-
I'm like, what could they use this for other than like
and I'm
helping people?
thinking about like what happened. You can, assuming there's some sort of metal within it, you can't put them in an MRI machine.
Mm-mm.
You can't go
Yeah.
near strong
That'd be-
magnets.
That'd be wild.
Mm-mm.
You literally tear your brain apart.
I don't think I would want something like that in my body, even if I am disabled. Like, that's
Well, to play devil's advocate to that, if I was basically trapped in my mind, I might be willing to risk it.
Well, even more simple than that, it could let blind people see,
Yeah,
deaf
Mhm.
people hear.
yeah, without surgery too.
I mean, this is how they're describing it is yes, it can help with disabilities, but it's also to make you a living computer. I mean, healthy people can take it too, and they can. Sounds like they're trying to get you to be able to connect to
I just-
devices and internet stuff
I
like
don't
that
like
through
the
thought.
idea.
Yeah, I don't want to become Bluetooth.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that
no
leads a
thanks.
whole nother topic of how secure is this?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like very easily because it's already the fear with Neuralink is like
Right.
they can just program thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
but with this, it's like you can't even do anything with Neuralink. Theoretically, you could have it removed. This,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like once it's in your body, you can't get rid of it.
But it's also supposed to help with people with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's, epilepsy, traumatic brain injury, stroke, and other
The PTSD thing's interesting because I can see how that helps.
I didn't say PTSD.
Post-traumatic stress.
I didn't say PTSD. I said Parkinson's.
I thought you said something else.
Do you need this?
Possibly.
No.
but it might help with PTSD.
That's
It
what
could.
I would
Might.
say.
Yeah.
And the traumatic brain injuries with our troops getting blown up and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well,
Wow,
it
that
helps
was-
with brain injuries. I mean, traumatic brain injuries. That's
A
what.
little morbid.
That's what you might be thinking of. TBI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that stuff changes people.
It does. There's all kinds of people. Man, there was a guy before the colonies became the U.S. He was a politician, and him and another guy got in a fight, and the one guy hit him with a cane, and then after he got hit with the cane, he went crazy. But he was still getting elected to office, which is
Vermin
just
supreme.
it's just like a politician.
This is just like America.
Yeah. It was so wild. He was still winning, and they were trying to keep him out of public as much as possible.
So we were like that before we were a
Yeah.
nation.
Sounds pretty
Yeah.
normal.
We're still like that.
We're still here, guys.
I've been listening to a podcast about early American history, and that came up, and I was like, wow, that's wild. So anyway, mini itty bitty, tiny bitty microscopics, microchips are in your brain. Yeah, and you'll be able to become Bluetooth.
Yeah, that sounds so appealing.
There used to be this old I say old, like 2015, 16 era before COVID and all that.
BC.
Yeah, literally. There was this YouTube series I remember watching. It was like H3, not the podcast. Hate that guy. I shouldn't say hate.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Yes. But it was all about this sort of thing where they basically put different chips / nanobots within people's brains. And the series followed different people in different walks of life and basically was showing them how what I thought was pretty realistic of what would happen. Like this guy, he's just driving his car with his wife and they're supposed to be going out for Valentine's or whatever. And the whole time he's watching the football game. Like he's seeing it almost like an overlay of real life, like augmented reality.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife is just like talking to him and she can't get any answers out of him because he's so focused on this to the point where like...
Is he wearing contact lenses?
No, like it's in his brain. Like it can affect his vision and everything.
Sorry, I'm going to be honest with you. I zoned out.
You watched the football game.
I knew it. Basically, same thing that you're talking about.
Is this real or is it
No,
fake?
it's fake.
Okay,
But
okay.
it was...
It was like a what if series kind of thing of
Yeah.
like
Gotcha.
if we had this technology.
Yeah, if we had what we have now, apparently.
Yeah.
But it just showed like how humanity would sink to the lowest of lows. Like there's literally people just sitting at home, but they're somewhere else, like on vacation. And it was just crazy because at the end, eventually somebody, gets access to the back door of it and starts literally making people brain dead or do stupid, crazy things like go on rampages with their cars or whatever.
That'd be the new terrorist attacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
This man's hardware got hacked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And when they became incapacitated or, law enforcement got them or whatever, they would just kill them.
Yep.
Just.
I've been thinking for the past few years, every now and then, off and on, what's the next internet?
Where we become cyborgs.
Like, I mean, internet is so pivotal. I said it right the first time.
Yeah.
In our society.
Sure you did.
It's so pivotal in our society and everything, and I mean everything,
Literally.
is integrated into it. What is the next internet? Is there something else that we're going to be able to connect to?
I just think it's just going to continue to change.
I mean, are we going to have the internet in
The internet too.
2100? Or are we going to have something else?
Well, like you think of it like when they first made the internet, right? It was just computers literally just talking to each other.
Yeah.
And if you showed that to people back then, they'd be like, no way. This is not the internet. Like, show our internet.
Yeah.
Apps and TikTok and all this stupid stuff.
They'd say, shut it down.
Yep.
Shut it down. We don't
Kill
want
it
that.
now. Kill it now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it gonna continue to be the internet later on in the future? Let's say 100 years from now, or are we going to become so advanced that we're going to have something completely different that it's going to make the internet look ancient?
I think we're just going to keep evolving, or it's going to keep evolving with people making whatever they want to make.
Like Gen Alpha is going to say to their grandkids, "Yeah, back in my day, we had this thing called the internet."
Well, like think about it. Back in my day, we had Yahoo Messenger.
Yeah,
Like,
No, I don't think the internet per se is going to go away.
you don't think so?
I don't think so
No,
either.
because like, for example, libraries, they still exist.
Well, yeah,
For some
I think it'll be
people.
kind of like that.
I
where
shouldn't
even
say-
if it's not.
I shouldn't say that it's going to go away, but
So you're
is it
thinking
going to be obsolete?
You're thinking, is there going to be another, for lack of a better word, network that
Yeah.
we log into and just do our stuff on.
I think so, and the reason why is because we already have the dead internet theory. It's not
Yeah.
really a theory; it's a fact right now that there's so
Don't tell YouTube that we'll put it underneath our video.
yeah,
It's not real.
there's so
Yeah.
many AI agents going through.
Well, I think once we break through with quantum,
Yeah.
the next internet will be just quantum.
yeah, but all the AI is going to be on the internet, and quantum is going to be humans only. That's what I
Probably not.
think.
Probably not.
You
I
don't
think
think
I
so?
think AI will be on quantum before we are.
I think AI is going to get so bad that we're going to have to start restricting what AI can do and where it can go.
We're already trying
And
that.
it can't. I know, and we can't control it with the internet.
Right.
Control where it goes on the internet.
It's going to get to the point where we literally have to power down things.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm thinking. AI is going to take over the internet itself. I'm going to have to create something different
Do you think that's
with
what's going to cause
the
the grid
neural
to go down?
dust.
It might.
The grid go down, like
That's
the
what-
electrical grid.
Because that's been a big thing, like among conspiracies, is they say like the grid's going to go down and we're going to lose
Well,
everything.
there's a politician that, and take
Well,
this for
what
what
do
it's
you mean
worth.
by the grid? Like the electrical grid?
Like everything, yeah.
Okay.
There's a politician that, take it for what it's worth, he hung out with Bernie Sanders. I know, great man. I know, sarcasm. I know. But his idea of why the grid would go down is because if AI gets out of its boundaries, it could get into government servers and things like that and just start leaking everything, just flood the internet with everything,
Right.
and the government would be forced to literally power down the grid.
Shut down everything.
My question for you guys is, if at all, would you integrate the internet into some part of your body? It
No.
doesn't have to be brain.
No.
No,
No, but that'd be the brain would be the only thing that makes sense.
maybe the
Maybe.
heart.
I
Yeah.
would not want
The
that
heart for like pacemaker. Yeah.
to have
May-
control over my brain.
Maybe that's not the right thing. If you could replace a body part with a better version that was like a
Dude.
cyborg, would you?
Full Metal Alchemist, brother.
Great show. Great
Hey,
show.
did you ever get into that?
Well, yeah.
You did. I'm only on like episode 20 something.
Which one are you watching? Brotherhood or
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal? The original. I
Yeah.
think I've asked you that before.
Yeah.
Brotherhood's better.
Really? It took me a little bit to really start getting into Full Metal, but now it's starting to get really interesting. So
It's a little slow at the beginning,
yeah,
but it's good. But
yeah, I would if it could be Full Metal level of a
A suit of armor.
no the where your limb's gone and you prosthetic,
Well, we kind of
Yeah.
have that.
kind of, but not as
but I mean, like,
fast twitching, like fast twitch muscles and stuff like that. We
Like
don't have all that.
Fast twitch.
like fully integrated where you couldn't tell the difference between your hand and it.
Yeah.
But I would assume it would be stronger,
Sure, I
more
mean,
durable, maybe.
yeah. If I was in an accident and I had to, yeah, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't chop off my arm just to get it.